we've just had our Ocado shopping delivery, so I thought I'd share with you our first November shopping delivery and recipes this month. So here's all that we got delivered, everything laid out on the kitchen top. So up this end I've got our fruit. So I've got some grapes, a bag of bananas, 2 bags of cooking apples. I'm going to use one for one of the recipes I'll tell you about, and the rest are going in apple crumble. And then we've got a little box of mixed berries. There's some blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. We find they go off really quick this time of year, so we try and buy little packs, and then we'll buy more, top them up throughout the week. Then we move on to the veg. We've got some mushrooms at the back, some broccoli, some courgettes, cucumber, carrots for the girls, and for some of us, our lunches and things, our picnics. Got some onions, some green beans, peas, a couple of leeks and some spring onions, and some kale, big bag of kale for the girls. They have that every night for their rabbits. And some potatoes, got 2 bags of potatoes there. And then we've got more of the store cupboard kind of stuff. Got some bread and some cannellini beans, apple juice, tomato puree, pasta, some breadcrumbs. We're going to do a sort of Chinese kind of meal. We've got the breadcrumbs there, spring rolls, we've got some noodles we're going to make, I think, and some other bits and pieces. We've got some puff pastry here. This does have the vegan logo on somewhere, which we were quite pleased to see. There you go, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Yes, that's good. I think all of their products are now vegan. There's some sweet corn there. And then coming over here, we've got all our almond milk. Got some rapeseed oil. Got some of our spread, sunflower spread. Some Alpro yogurts. Hummus. Alpro, a big plain yogurt for using in cooking. Got some salsa, corn flour, butter beans. Some corn sausages. We've got some popcorn that's that we can pop ourselves. It's quite nice to have, so you can have it plain or put your own sort of toppings and things on it. We've got some black beans there, tomato sauce, and some chili sauce. And then the last bits we've got are bathroom things. So we've got some shower gel, original source shower gel, bubble bath, and I think this is bubble bath as well. Yeah, so just some different bubble baths. So that's everything. That's we've got, I think, 4 or 5 recipes ready to go, and some other bits and pieces to make other meals when we sort of do quick meals and things like the pasta. Yeah, so that should see us through probably 6 days, mainly, of all the dinners and lunches and picnics and things. So I'll show you what we're going to make with some of this food. I'll show you the recipes. We've got 4 main recipes that we bought the food for this time. So we've done it a little bit differently this time. Anna found 3 recipes on Pinterest. So they're pinned on her Pinterest board called Recipes, if you want to see them in full. So that's those 3. And we've got one other from the baby and child vegetarian book we use quite a lot. Actually a really good book. So we do tend to use it quite a lot. So the first recipe is this vegetarian sausage and apple casserole. So that was one of the cooking apples that we were going to use in there. And it's also using the onion and potatoes, carrots, chopped tomatoes, apple juice. Yeah, so that's quite an easy thing to make, but really really quite nice. And then some recipes that we haven't tried before. So these were, as I said, off Pinterest. So the first one is a vegan taco casserole, and that's got things like the black beans in it, some other beans, salsa, the green onions, the spring onions, stuff like that. So that's something different to try. The second one is a courgette pie. So we've got those courgettes, puff pastry. What else is in it? Yeah, lots of courgette. The yogurt. Yeah, so that looks fairly simple to make. And then the last one is garlic bread cauliflower. So this was to go with the sort of Chinese stuff. So got the breadcrumbs for it, and we had the spring rolls to go with it. So yeah, so that's going to be our meals for 4 days. They'll probably stretch over into lunches as well. So we use those for our lunches as the leftovers. Yeah, and there's lots of other bits and pieces here for other bits of lunch and other meals if we need it later in the week. So I hope you enjoyed looking at what we're going to eat this week. So I said some of those recipes have been pinned in Anna's recipe Pinterest board, so you can find them there if you want to. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.